Everyone, so it's Rami again. Today I'm using some drugstore products and just getting ready for the holidays. And if you're not really a pro at makeup and you don't have that much high-end makeup, you can, of course, find stuff at the drugstores. Um, Now, one of the lipsticks that I know there are reviews about, but that I really love, and there's a lot of good dupes for colors, are the Wet n Wild, their matte line. And it comes in like the black packaging. It's a shiny black packaging. And then there's a clear top. It's a thinner tube at the top. So it's not your normal lipstick tube, you see? So it's slanted at top, and there's actually a bit of product in here. This is fairly new, and this is how much there is in there. So compared to, like, for instance, a MAC lipstick, well, this is used. But as you see, the color is pretty thick in width, and the diameter is basically the same, and they give you a lot of product. So I really do like it. It's not exactly matte though. Actually, I just did the review for the Haute Core. It's like that. It's like creamy, a bit of a sheen. Like, to me, it's more of a satin, and then it doesn't dry matte. There's only one color I have, and it dries matte. And I will link, actually, you can check out my website and my blog. On my blog, I'll put a review of all the colors that I have and pictures and swatches. But I just thought, like, let me just do a red lip or a darker lip. And I want to show you today metallic eyes. So you can see my blog, Arami Speaks Beauty. And I will have the link below, and it will show the description for those colors. But today what I'm really focusing on is just my lip for the look. Today I'm doing metallic eyes from another drugstore product, and it's the Physicians Formula. I will link everything below. I really don't focus on like the brands while I'm gonna be doing a video. I just want to show you the look and how I do it. Most of the time it's gonna be like random things I'm doing throughout the day, and I'll just record it. There will be a chain of videos that I do though that are like my full face foundation. I'll break down how I do my contouring, my eyebrows, all of that. But for now, it's just gonna be quick here and there because I recently moved and I don't have everything with me. So yes, metallic eyes. I also picked up Rimmel's Scandalize, and I had to because they have it in a silver color, and I thought this was great for the holidays. So I already tried that out. So silver. And then in the trio that comes in the Physicians Formula, there is what they call, let's see. Well, basically there is a champagne shimmery color, and there is a taupe shimmery color, which is kind of like a pewter but not too much on the silver side. And then there's a shimmer in black, and it has flecks of shimmer in it, if you can see that. So those are the three. They are small. Like, if I was to measure it, maybe 3.5, 4 inches. But I figure, hey, why not? They're waterproof. I actually don't really use Physicians Formula for eyeliners, though. I don't mind drugstore eyeliners. I don't think it's really worth all the time paying $20 for a more high-end eyeliner. And I heard good things about the Rimmel Scandalize, and I really went to get the nude color, but I couldn't find it. So anywho, I'm gonna just get into it. Basically what I'm going to do is I will do 3 different looks, and I will post pictures of it on my blog for you to see with the lips, and then I'll also have a different section where I put in the swatches of the lipstick. So what I would do for this type of look is I would do my face as normal. Now, I wouldn't do the blush. I would do the contouring but not too dramatic until you decide what color lip you're going to do and how your eyes are going to look. Because then you can decide how dramatic the contouring should be, or if you should just focus on a blush with no contouring, or if you, what even shade of blush you should use. Because if you're doing a red lip, you don't want to do a pink cheek. You're going to want to do like Gingerly from MAC. You're going to want to do something peachy or beige, okay? Like, yeah, you want to stay away from pink and red, and no, you're going to look like a clown. So basically, this one is the silver. With the silver look, I probably would want a plum lip, so I'm not going to do that. I'm actually going to do the taupe. This taupe, though, I do like it alone. So I'm just going to line my eyes, but it's going to be more dramatic, all right? So basically, again, you don't know my routine for how I do my eyeliner, but it's simple. I mean, I got it down packed. So once you know your eye shape, and is what I stress on my website, you have to know your eye shape. If you don't know your eye shape, you won't know where the line starts, where it ends, and how far you should go. So you need to know that, because when you want a really thin line, you need to know where to start and what angle the end should be and how far it should go. When you're doing dramatic, you need to know what is too dramatic and what isn't. So as you see, this liner, it is okay. It's like a bristle liner, and some of the bristles, if you can see, like, they're sticking out, so it makes it a little hard, and then the formula looks clumpy, and this is new, so imagine, but it's fine. You just have to start thin layers and work on up, because it can get clumpy. So I'm gonna show you. So with me, since my eyes are almond shaped and I have a smaller crease, I usually don't line all the way in the inside. There's a reason why. Because the more I line my whole eye, the more smaller it's going to look. And the less room there is between this crease and my eyelid. So when I start in the middle, if you see the end of my eyelid, I have more space. There's more space here than there is here. So when I start right here in the middle and work up, it makes the illusion that I have a bigger eye. So I love it that way. That's how I do my winged liner on different eye shapes. I do it different. But for something like this, it's not black. So I can actually go all the way across. But I will still leave a thin line and then work wider till I get to the end. So I personally, because of my eye shape, I start in the middle. I'm going to do this as any winged liner. What I do is, if you see that there is a line, just like when you're doing your brows, but when I'm doing my eyeliner, it's different. I match up the line to the ends of my eye and the end of the brow. And that is where, right here, that is where I want the line to go up. That is where I'm going to create my wing. So let me show you what I mean. So I just memorize it, but it starts here and go up. As you can see, now I have a winged liner. But what you're going to want to do for drama is take that end and match it to the end of, fill in the gaps basically. Now you have a wing. But what I want to do is, I don't want that wing to just be standing up like that, even though it is cute if you're doing just like dramatic lashes, and please excuse the phone. But I am going to fill that in. And on top. And that is it. Now what I'm going to do, because like I said, this is a lighter color, it's more forgiving, I'm going to fill in a bit of the top. Okay, so there you go. Now with this color, this one I actually like to line it on the bottom too, not on my waterline. I'm going to do the bottom. Again, starting only in the middle. You can attach the end that you brought up and attach it to the bottom lash line. And now, last step, because when you start your eyeliner, you have a lot of product on the brush. So if you just plump it here, it's going to drag and be really thick. The fact that I started from the middle to the end, and then I worked my way back, and then I went in and did the top, I had less product on the brush. And with that, you can see it on the eye, it goes from thinner to thicker, which that is the look that I'm trying to achieve. I don't want just all silver or metallic or pewter on my eyes. I want it to be in a way that I made it. I'm going to take a little bit of the liner and line from my tear duct and add that and bring it to the middle. Now with this look, you want to clean up any edges. If you didn't do a really good job the first time, you can clean up the edges. You can use a small concealer brush, a concealer that matches your under eye, concealer that you use that day, and you can just make a straight line. So I'll show you. Because you want it to be really defined. Now it's done. For that look, that's what I would do. I don't have any mascara on right now, but once you do, you will achieve a more dramatic look. So you're going to have really red lips, a nice metallic eye with dramatic lashes. And the only thing I would suggest in this look would be to take, let's see. I had concealer on my eyes already. From when I do my face, today I don't have foundation, so I just have concealer on my eyes, and I rubbed it a little on the top line. What I would do was, you can take, this is Painterly by MAC, and you can just prime your eye a little above where you did the liner. You can add a crease look. You can do this on top of a crease look, but I don't want that. I want really fresh faced, big dramatic red lip and metallic eye. And once you just have a bit of primer, if you had concealer in your eye before, and then I'm just gonna buff a color on top, and that way it's matte. Even though it's waterproof, I don't want it to bleed or smudge, like when I close my eye if I'm having a long day. So this is just Taupe by NYX, and just buff it on top. Then you can add whichever color you normally use onto your brow bone. Let's see, and I don't know where all my brushes are. This color I'm using is Orb by MAC. And what I'm going to go ahead is, I'm going to go ahead and put mascara. I'm going to do my other eye. I'm going to show you the finished look, and then we'll get on to the next look. So basically, I have done the same exact thing that I did to the other eye, and I have just added mascara. I didn't use a dramatic mascara today. Being that I finished my whole look, I would like to see more bronzer on my face and more color. So I'm going to go in and add some for drama. I feel like this look would look really nice with a really peachy glow to the face. So I added a lot more bronzer. Let's see. And I want to add a peachy glow, like I said. So what I'm going to use is Bad Girl Gone Good by Rihanna. It's right here. So you see the peachy with the red, it does go. Don't mistake pink because pink can go. It's going to give you a really nice look if you use like well dressed. So baby, like a baby pink. But if you use a magenta or something too deep, it can clash unless you're doing a all around look, like a monochromatic look, okay? So basically I added that, and then the last thing I'm going to do is apply some highlights to my face. So I'm going to start that by just putting some of a frosty silver or white in the tear ducts of my eyes, if I can find the color that I just had in my hand. Okay. This is actually one of the single eyeshadows that you can connect together from Revlon. This one is a metallic color. It's called Oyster. What I like to do is wet the tip of a brush a little. So I'm just going to use eye drops right now. You can use water or a mixing medium. And you are going to, let's see, okay. I'm like running out of eye drops. Just wet the tip of a brush, like a small shader brush, and then dab the brush in the liquid, dab it in the shadow, dab it in the liquid, dab it in the shadow. What it's going to leave you with, and you want to do it like on the corner of your eyeshadow because you don't want to mess up the middle. It's going to leave you with color that's packed on and a little damp. Once you apply that, I'm going to apply it to the tear ducts of my eyes. It's going to be like adhesive. So you kind of made the shadow like a liquid. And you can even add some okay. So I'm just going to reapply my lipstick. And then still going on with the highlights, I'm going to just add some more of the luminizer. Because when you think of the holidays, you think of glowing and fresh faced and just sparkling, just like the ice or the snow. So basically, that is my finished look. I have a dramatic lip. My eyes are really glowy. You can use false eyelashes to even open up your eyes more. And then I have metallic eyeliner on the top and the bottom. And I would also suggest, if you want to be even more dramatic, you can line your waterline with white or even with black, which is going to make your eyes look closed in a little more. But yeah, I'm going to post pictures of my look, and I'm also going to do the second metallic look.